This is Josiah Plays Elder Scrolls Online, the Dark Brotherhood DLC. So I've played a little bit on my own, not in the Gold Coast, not any content related to the Dark Brotherhood, but in other parts of the world. And my character's up to level 18, and I got some new armor that I'd made for myself by my crafting character. It's the same kind of armor, the Knight's Silence armor, but it's higher level. And this time it's the next tier, so it has a little different appearance. This is 100% Argonian armor, and sword and bow. Everything I've got is pure Argonian style now. This is my new look. Looks all right. Looks very Argonian-y. What is up, Cyto Optionem? Josiah is streaming this early. If only Cyto is here to see this. Oh, good. Now I can start failing at things for quote-unquote no reason. And by no reason, I think we all know the reason. Anyway, so we have one building. What's up with this sneaky person? We have one building left in the entire city of Anvil to interlope into, and it is this one here. It is the House of Delvin. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to move along now. And guard, I'm gonna need you to move along. Everybody move along. I'm trying to housebreak here. What's up, Cyto? How you doing? How do I feel about this with a guard standing right there? I feel like fortune favors the bold. And Cyto's here, so this will almost certainly go badly. Watch, if it doesn't go badly, he'll try to take credit for it. I'm in. Alright, well, Delvin Etolet, I'm gonna walk up and try to talk to you. Hey, buddy, let's have a convo.
This isn't a good time.
Alright, sorry, buddy, I'll leave you alone then. You'll never see me again. Doing okay, Cyto. Glad you're doing good. No? No? Nothing to see? Don't look this way. Just trying to Blade of Woe a guy. Not going well. Oh, I have the option turned off. No wonder we have a problem. Okay. Now we can murder a guy. Blessing proc, says Cyto. Yeah. A bookshelf. I don't care about this Wayrest Guard book. I don't care about that clear water. I don't care about this stuff. Trunk? I'll take Tippler's Tiny Tidbit 10. Oh yeah, let's get some alliteration in our loot. Alliteration. An empty circular tin with 4-section divider, typically used to carry morsels that pair best with drink. Tippler's Tiny Tidbit tin. Very nice. Very nice. Console Tingle Tonic. What is this? Is this because the guy... This guy is just like, everything I own must be alliterative. Tomatoes? Come on, man. Where's the real stuff? This is a disappointing house. Other than the nice alliterative thing I got, everything else in here is absolute criznap. I murdered a guy for this. That makes me feel bad. I feel bad when I murder somebody and I don't even get good loot out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like for somebody's life to be sold so cheaply. Alright, anyway. That's it for Anvil. So what we're gonna do now is get a job for this guy.
Just what have you gotten yourself into?
Relax, I don't even have a bounty. We're gonna get a job for this guy, so I want to go out here and talk to somebody at the docks out here. I'm gonna run really fast. Who are we inquiring with out here? Why is my game all like super frame rate droppy? That's really a term. Shanton!
An entire day's catch lost to the hungry sea. So many wasted fish. Joe punishes me for expecting a spoiled dark elf to perform the work of an honest Khajiit.
Spoiled Dark Elf? Talking about Rainer Vanos?
Oh, you know the big-brained dark elf with claws as dull as dirt? The one whose idea of mending a net is to tie a knot and hope for the best? If you seek payment, you will find only disappointment. Raynor is no angler. He is a liar and a cheat.
So I like how this quest has a ton of different ways you can solve it. You can get him this job by paying money. You can get him a different job by intimidating somebody. You can get him a different job by persuading somebody. You can get another job by going and doing a small side quest, or you can get a different job by doing another small side quest. So that's like 5 different possible solutions. I'm not going to pay 41 gold, though. That's not happening today. Alright, I like the idea of whatever it was that the people... I like the idea of going and killing some smugglers for this. So we're gonna go back to the forge. People just not be wanting to hire Raynor. We're gonna go back to the forge. And we're going to talk to Mahata again.
Sorry. Between my brother's problems with the forge and
We've
that-
already had this
Yes,
conversation.
that if the Dark Elf can improve the forge, that would
All
be
right,
a big
I'll
help.
recover your stolen
We
ingots.
still need those.
So now we gotta go get some stolen ingots. Which are over here. Stolen ignots. This is where a bunch of smugglers are doing their dirty deeds. Isn't that one of the jobs he was least interested in? Well, he didn't really seem like he was interested in any job. I mean, he's kind of one of those people, especially now that we've got the fucking...
Ah, finally a turn of good fortune. My letter of introduction opens doors throughout Morrowind. But in this isolated house, you'd think so, wouldn't you? The Anvil Repository has a reputation.
See, I think he wants to work for the repository the most, but from what we've learned by talking to all these people, all of the testimony we've received about Raynor, he's a completely inept jackass who's terrible at everything, leading me to believe he hasn't really done much real work in his life. He's just been some sort of dilettante so-called archaeologist or whatever the fuck he styles himself. And so here's my thinking. I actually put some thought into this, Saito. I actually put some thought into this before I started playing. I thought, what do I want him to fuck up the most, right? And I was thinking, why don't I have him work at the local smithy and fuck that up? Because that is where the local constabulary, the guards, so to speak, probably get their arms and armaments And if he's gonna fuck something up, why not have him fuck something up that may hurt the local law enforcement in some way? What's up, Badger? So, I'm gonna get him that job at the smithy. And maybe if I go toe-to-toe with a guard, they will have shittier quality weaponry because of this. I mean, I know that that's not literally gonna happen for real in the game, but see, I'm thinking in character. Who's this? Oh no, Smuggler Bruiser. Didn't even need the Blade of Woe for you. Alright, so we need to find some Ignots. Oh, there's a guy here! There's a funny to kill guy here. Oh, but he's dead, because he usually stands right here. Because I've killed him a couple times already. He'll respawn soon, though. Oh, here we got an asshole. Give him to the least valuable people, the bankers. Apparently you can't Blade of Woe somebody on stairs, because that makes sense. I don't know how to find these Ignots. Oh, I already got them, didn't I? Hippler's Tiny Tidbit Tin. Metal ingots. I got him. Here he is, though. Here's the guy. The off-key outlaw. Look at this dude. He's a shitty bard of the outlaws. And he's really not very good. The off-key outlaw. Are you fucking kidding me? What is he doing? He's doing some crazy shit. Oh. I was gonna murder you properly with the Blade of Woe, but apparently he detected me or something. What's this guy think he's doing? She. Tin is full of tidbits and timbits, and small pieces of broken tins or tin bits. I see what you did there. Kind of. I feel like there should be a treasure chest around this smuggling dock somewhere. Special instructions. I've already read this. Heavy sack. That sometimes has good stuff in it. This isn't one of those times. Entered combat with whom? Oh, you? Man, I'm getting a lot of freezing up and... Tell you what, buddy. Isn't a nice thing to do with your fellow traffickers. Is the outlaw back? There, off-key outlaw. Alright, this time, no bullshit. I'm killing this dude with Blade of Woe. There we go. Oh, that's satisfying. His little loot goes flying in the air. It's satisfying. Just looking to see if there's a treasure chest down here, but there's not. Okay, we got the Ignots. let's roll back to, we got the Ignots. I ain't putting up with that Thunderbug. See, if you hit somebody with a sneak attack, it stuns them for a brief time, just a few seconds. Which is amazing with a bow because you shoot them with the sneak attack, and you have to get them from behind and you have to be hidden. But you get them and then they're stunned, and you get to put like a few more shots into them before they even get to move. Which is usually enough, unless they're a especially tough monster like a troll or something. Now it also works with the greatsword, but you gotta get all up on them with the greatsword. And then if they turn around suddenly, pain in your ass. The greatsword technically does more damage than the bow, like significantly more, but the problem with the trolls are they're immune to a whole lot of stuff that you don't want them to be immune to, like stunning and knockbacks. Knockback. I used to play WoW with this guy who was French. He was actually from France, and he had a very heavy French accent, and he said certain things in really funny ways. Anything that would have like a silent K, like night or knock or knockback, he would always say with a really hard K. And we would do raids together, and so a lot of times we'd be talking about boss mechanics, and like boss mechanics would oftentimes involve like knockback as a concept. So knockback actually came up a lot. So he'd be like, knockback. Like, I mean he said the shit out of the K. He didn't just say the K a little bit. It was like a whole fucking syllable all on its own. You've got to watch out for a knockback. It was so funny. So then we'd intentionally try to get him, you know, to talk about knockback. Be like, what does this boss do with that move again? Knockback. Oh yeah, thanks. I forgot. It was good times. Oh, I got some Luminous Russula, my favorite time of Russula. You know what? Fuck that badger. All they want to do is talk shop with you about smuggling people. I don't know anything about smuggling people. Great ideas on improving department synergy in the slave caravans. I don't do that. I'm not involved in that. Like how non-East Asians pronounce regional names. What kind of regional names? Well, I mean, everybody pronounces stuff from other languages hilariously. That's just a given. There's this guy whose YouTube videos I watch, and I've watched literally hundreds of his videos. Which is really weird, because a lot of his videos are about things I'm super not interested in. What he does is he reviews a lot of board games, and war games, and tabletop miniatures games, and card games, and all kinds of games like that. And that's what he does. And he does these kind of long, lengthy reviews where he kind of talks on and on about the games. He's actually a college professor, and he's really smart, and he offers really interesting analysis and commentary about games. He's read like 1 million books about game design and game theory and all these topics and stuff, and he's just really interesting. So
that damn wall between the Gold Coast and the Highlands.
no, shut up. I don't. Why am I talking to you? You're not the right person. Anyway, he's from Italy. He lives in the United States now, but he's from Italy, and he's got a thick accent as well. And so listening to the way he pronounces certain things just makes me so fucking happy. You pronounce Beijing with a hard J, not a soft J. Beijing? Beijing? Most people outside the area tend to use a soft one. Yeah, I've always heard it pronounced with a soft J. Beijing. Beijing? How you're supposed to pronounce names like two names I don't know how to pronounce. Yeah, no idea. Got no idea on those. Alright, here's your ingots. Here's your ignots.
I have to admit, I never expected to see you again. Were you able to recover our stolen ingots?
Covered your stolen ingots.
We really couldn't afford to lose those ingots. Thank you. You have acted with honor, and we'll do the same. Inform Raynor he can come by and work on our forge. If he really can improve its operations, we'll compensate him fairly.
Yeah, I expect him to fail. Shu and she. Oh, man. Well, languages that have a completely different system of writing from English are real tricky because you're not even getting the real, like, that's not even the real name, right? The real name is in a whole different kind of characters. That's just like an approximation of the name in English characters, right? So that then it really gets extra tricky. Beijing is correct. Why does everybody say it Beijing? Inform Raynor he can come by and work on our forge, yeah.
I'll let Raynor know what you expect of him.
Here's the deal, Raynor. I got you a job, but these irrational, unreasonable people here actually expect you to do a good job. I know, it's madness. It's fucking madness, but they actually expect you to do a good job, so good luck with that. In many Latin and Germanic languages, internal J's tend to be soft. That makes sense, I guess. I don't need to go to the stable. Why am I... There he is. Raynor, what's up, buddy?
Ah, finally a turn of good fortune. I imagine you'll have no problem convincing these ignorant clods to hire us forthwith. Honestly, I'm overqualified for most of the work available here, but I'll do whatever is necessary to get us...
I'm gonna use a scroll right now. Crown Experience scroll. I got this as part of the package for buying Vardenfell, the Vardenfell expansion. Gives me an extra XP bonus for 2 hours from all sources, so including quest XP. So now's the time.
Ah, finally a turn of good fortune. My letter of introduction
How come
opens doors.
there's not an option here?
Ah, finally a Hammerfell. I'm an art. We're dungeon.
What's
delver.
going
My
on?
letter of introduction.
There's not an option. I had to find a job for both of them. Oh, that sucks because I don't like either of the jobs that are available for her. The barmaid job, 100% hell no. Because the person at the bar straight up told me, not exactly in these words, but pretty close, if you want to work here, you have to be okay with being sexually assaulted. And I was like, no. No. So, then, the other job is for her to sing. But they said that she was really terrible at it and that everybody was laughing at her. And I thought, well, that'll suck if I get her that job because then... Where is this fucking place? I think it's Enrich's public house, actually. So I thought it would suck if she got that job because then everybody would be laughing at her. But I guess those are the only two options for Kirith. Which is kind of bullshit, really. Why can't Kirith work on the docks? Or in the bank? I don't have a trafficker background. Look, I traffic in stolen goods. I do not traffic in people.
What a disaster. That bard gets in one scrap with a dark elf and suddenly he can't play tonight's show. She strained his finger. What does that even mean? Sorry, I'm rambling. The crowd gets rowdy when there's no music to listen to while they drink.
I know a talented dark elf who'd love to sing to your customers.
Ha! The dark elf lass? It just about split my gut when I heard her yowling. Sounded like someone stuck a fork in a bantam guar and twisted it to the right. If that's what they call singing in Morrowind, I really need to pay them a visit.
Her singing is that amusing. Just tell the audience she's a comedian.
Interesting notion. We've had our share of bards and jesters, but never a jester who sings. At least the crowd will enjoy looking at her. Who knows? They might even like her act. Send Kirith over. I'll pay her well for an evening's entertainment.
See, everything about this seems very shady. Excellent. I'll let Kirith know. Alright, let's go. Just because they're in chains doesn't make them goods. I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about Khajiit, not people. Khajiit for sale. That's right, I got Khajiit for sale. Nope. Tradition demands. Alright, I see you there, Anvil Guard. You're not gonna catch me this time. Step off. Yeah, there you go. You just get right on out of here, sir. Tradition demands. That Honred the Magnificent died by my hand on a regular basis.
You took your time. I was starting to get worried. But tell me, were you successful? Have you secured gainful employment for Kirith and myself?
Found jobs for both of you. Start immediately.
Immediately? That seems rather sudden. Oh, very well. Kirith, did you hear? We can earn enough gold to continue our journey. It just required someone these depraved pirates could understand. Oh, I don't mean to imply that you're depraved, my friend.
Oh, I am. I'm so depraved.
I spoke to Mahada. She'll pay you to make their forge more efficient.
They need their forge tinkered with? Why didn't they say so? Not to wave my own flag, but I'm an excellent artificer. I'll have that forge operating at peak efficiency before they can recite 3 verses of Netches, Netches all around.
Go and show them what you can do.
All right, I'm ready to hear the news now. What kind of job did you sign me up for? Bodyguard? Spy for the Pact? Private chef for a visiting dignitary? Tell me, tell me, tell me!
You can sing in the tavern. Kai has promised to pay you well.
That's wonderful news! Those drunken pirates are in for a treat. Thank you for negotiating an excellent deal. Now, what should I sing? Something from the Tribunal soliloquies? Maybe one of the Sujama drinking songs? So many choices.
Going to love you.
You did more for us than anyone in this wretched city. Raynor and I will do our jobs and complete our contracts. Then it's off to Hammerfell. There are ruins to explore, adventures to partake in. I'm all tingly with anticipation.
Thanks. Big XPs. Oh, I'm like a sliver away from level 19. Like a sliver.
A little work, a little gold, and we'll be in Sentinel in no time. Thanks to you.
Just a few more days of honest work and we're off to Sentinel. My sister and I really do appreciate everything you've done for us. And I suppose we've been stuck in worse places than Anvil.
Extra, extra! Read all about it! Anvil burned to the ground by incompetent Dark Elf! Yes. Yes, indeed. Alright, I got a ton of XP for that. And an unidentified Sithis' touch ring. Let's see what this... Oh, this is an... Oh, this is a nice ring. It'll be a nice upgrade for my... this one here. Finally got a piece of gear I actually want to use. Ooh, I'm up to 4 stars now. This is the first time I've ever had 4-star equipment bonus. That means I'm a badass now. Alright. Now that that's done... no, I don't want to do the Canarthy's Roost right now. I want to do the Common Good. Destroy a beast named Iron Fang in this cave or whatever. I want my dagger back. I want my dagger back. That's difficult to sing. I want this oak. Smuggler Ravager. Man, I'm having a lot of little freeze-ups and frame drops and so forth. Got lionesses. Got a dire wolf. Another dire wolf. Hey, oh, shoot. Nice, these trees drop pre-chopped wood all over the ground. Well, I'm chopping it. You see me with an axe chopping it. It's just a convenient piece of it ready to be chopped. I better go hit that way shrine up. There's a lot of lions and wolves around here. I think Anvil, this area has to be the most dangerous area in the damn world, because if you're in town, you're so not safe because you're constantly getting murdered by Dark Brotherhood wannabes. And if you're set foot out of the town, you're gonna get mauled by shitloads of wolves and level up. That's right, level up to 19. Level up. And I said level up to 19. That was the level up to 19 song. Where my treasure? Oh, shit. Alright, you know what? Fuck this. Level up to 19. Where's this treasure chest? Allegedly, it's right here. Of course, could have been gaffled up by other players. Other players like to gaffle up my personal treasure chests that belong to me. It was probably right here. Alright. I'm working my way towards... What's this place called? Garlus Agia. They already look like logs that have been cut on both ends. Well, that's just how wood happens to break off of trees and fall to the ground around here. It's very fortuitous. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just looking around the general area. Ooh, dare I? No. Our shaman will wreck my shit. A lot of Minotaur shamans around here. Why they gotta be shamans? Look, I don't like messing with spiritual people, okay? Let's go in here. Yeah, I wish I could do away with the other players as well. Razumdar? What the fuck is he doing here? Are you serious? This is the guy that is like your boss, kind of, that gives you all your quests way back on Canarthi's Roost, which is the beginning of the Aldmeri Dominion quest line. That's where I've been questing. Look how much shit I've found on this place so far. Razumdar is the guy from here that I was just doing quests for. What? Really weird to run into him all of a sudden in the Gold Coast. He probably won't remember me. Motherfuckers.
See?
You must help me. I told this hateful cat everything I know. I was just following orders. You don't say no to a woman like Captain Apinia. You must help me.
My friend, what a happy coincidence. This one never imagined to find you skulking around an Iliad ruin.
He does remember me.
Since you are already here, you will help Raz deal with a dangerous war criminal, yes?
What kind of dangerous criminal?
Only the notorious Butcher of Bravil, Captain Jenna Apinia. My talkative prisoner finally revealed the captain's location, and she's close. Very close. Soon, with your assistance, Raz will make her pay for her crimes of war and terror.
Alright, I'll see you later, Saito. Have a good one. For coming by.
What did Captain Apinia do exactly?
The coward and her loyal soldiers fled Imperial City when the chains fell. In Bravil, they stole valuable items to finance their retirement. When the mayor complained, she ordered her soldiers to start killing. Now, Raz must make an example of her.
I'll help you deal with this war criminal and recover the items.
This one hoped you would say that. We made a most excellent team in the past. Raz suggests we split up to cover more ground. Locate the captain and the items. And if you find her before I do, please, give her my regards. Right in the heart, yes.
Split up to cover more ground is code for you go do everything.
good to see you again, my friend.
Raz is happy to see you as well. We had such adventures helping Queen Irene, yes? But we can reminisce later. Drink ourselves silly and tell tales to make each other gasp and smile. Now, we have a war criminal to punish.
I wonder if it's always Razumdar here. Or if other people from other alliances see somebody from their past thing, or if it's always him. Probably always him.
You mean Aaron sent you to the Gold Coast?
The Queen's eyes go where they need to go, my friend. Roz would ask you the same, but this one thinks it would be better not to know the answer to that question, yes? Still, Roz is glad you're here. Now, let's go deal with Captain Apinia.
Tell me about the items that were stolen.
Official trinkets. Valuable to the right people, Roz supposes, but mostly important to Braville's citizens. Let's see. There's the city's seal, the tax collector's ledger, and the mayor's signet ring. You can see why Braville wants them back, yes?
What's Captain Apinia doing in these ruins?
Raz's friend here, a pirate on the ship Apinia hired, says they found safe haven with the agents of the Gold Coast Trading Company. What they're doing in the ruins, Raz has no clue.
So the Gold Coast Trading Company is evil?
Says the unrepentant murderer.
Evil? Raz doesn't like to judge. Greedy, as the day is long. If Raz is feeling generous, maybe he'll send Apinia's head to the company's boss when we're done. Meanwhile, my friend will sit quietly while we hunt. Or he'll be dead. Raz can decide.
Bye.
So did I just get a new quest? I did. Debts of War.
Razumdar tracked an Imperial war criminal to the Garla Sagia ruins to make her pay for attacking innocent non-combatants in Bravo. I agreed to help him dispatch this Captain Jenna Apinia and recover the items they stole. Razumdar and I need to find and kill Captain Jenna Apinia to make her pay for her war crimes. She's somewhere in the alien ruins known as Garla Sagia. He also wants us to recover the items she stole for the city of Bravo before she fled.
And we're still here to steal some company ledgers and kill Iron Fang. Alright. Cool. I'll search a basket. I'll search a sack. Search a crate. Taking a Kai berry. Oh! Mercenary Defender. Maybe I'll go a different way. The other players really are the worst thing about this game. I mean, again, if there's times when I... I had some cool armor. Gold Coast Agent. This is Blade of Woe, this dude. Grab a ledger. Fucking kidding me? Who else wants some? Killing some fools. Making them die. Making them dead. Making them not alive. Looking for treasure. What? Alright, business handled. Grab this. I just grab it. Oh, I just grabbed some meat. I'll loot all these sacks. Also, this stew looks delicious. I'll eat it right now. About an hour and 35 minutes left of increased experience. See what's up here. I see a sky shard and a treasure chest. I have a bad feeling. Are you? Oh, no, you didn't. Pick. Oh no, I only have 161 remaining. I'm the guy who finds treasure chests, even in little delves. Alright, cool. Now we're having fun. We're in a dungeon. Fucking people up. Blade of woeing fools. Alright, here's a whole bunch of assholes. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over here and take this one out first. Make sure they don't get involved. I'm gonna ace this fucker. that's how you fight a bunch of dudes. Grab a sky shard. Grab everything out of these barrels. Grab everything out of these sacks. Kill this motherfucker. And roll on. Murder this guy. Take a ledger. Got all the ledgers I need. Mercenary Brute. Alright. Gold Coast shipping crate, inside which we find City of Bravo seal. Official seal of the City of Bravo used to mark official documents. Great. One of the 3 items we need to find. Gold Coast Trading Company. Murdering many of them. Or like the Gold Coast Dyeing Company. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Just came here. Go back this way. All poisoned and stuff. How long am I poisoned for? I'm a barrel looter. I don't care what anybody says. I'm looking for like any kind of documents I might be able to read. Let's go this way. This must be where the Captain Jenna is. Oh, they're about to kill her. I'll wait till she respawns. And then I'll take her out. Worship of the Dragon God. Read it. However, our epic battle with Captain Jenna is gonna have to be in our next episode.
Butcher of Bravil! This one claims your head!
They're fighting her right there. Because I gotta end this episode. If you're watching the stream, don't go anywhere, because I'm not done playing. If you're watching on YouTube, this episode's now over. So stick around, stay tuned. YouTube, God, I'm so confused. Stream viewers, stick around, stay tuned, not done. YouTube viewers, this episode's now over, so thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays The Elder Scrolls Online Dark Brotherhood DLC.